All right, folks. How are we all doing this evening? Hope you're all doing well. It's good to see everybody when they can. Probably, but we can only live once. That's because my light's off. What's up, Chester? It's going to be a nice little chill back and well, you guys can ask whatever you like tonight. Chat away, whatever you like. Suits me. Um, I'm not too bad. Yourself? I get to just chill and ignore people, and I get to talk to good people. So I get to talk to you guys, and I get to ignore other people. So it's a bonus. Like I get to ignore people on that don't need my attention, whereas people that actually I do care about will still get my attention because I know they'll be here and I know they'll be watching, and they know that I'm thinking about them and I'm looking out for them. So that's the difference. But I actually want just to have some fun. So let me see if I can get. There was some quizzes here. I wonder what else have they got? Fairy trivia questions. Interesting. But that's what I'll do. People actually challenge us. Did you hear about Ric Flair going off in WWE? How they killed his career? I did see that. Yeah. Ric Flair killed his own career by being a creepy pervert. So it's his own fault. WWE hasn't really done anything to Ric Flair's career. Apart from arguably have seen a tie-in, but it doesn't even make sense anyway because Ric Flair's held more than 16 world championships. I think honestly, I think Ric Flair's just being spiteful because nobody cares about him anymore. He's an asshole. Ric Flair's a genuine asshole. Let's see. There's Royal Rumble winners, WrestleMania main eventers. I suppose I can do those quizzes. Name the wrestlers who have been crowned champion of the World Wrestling Entertainment. I mean, that's easy. Undertaker's WrestleMania Street Quiz. Yeah, I suppose I can do that. Seems relatively straightforward. Just seeing what else is there. Intercontinental champion since 2003. I'm so tempted. There's a lot of quizzes. I'm having a look. Yeah, JR did not deserve to get fired for that. That one. Can you guess every Rumble winner? Yes. So this is up till 2026. All right, I'll show you. This is just the madness of what my brain can do. Okay. It's timed. 4 minutes. Okay. How long was that? 1 minute 31 seconds. Average score is 19. I got 100%. Easy. Right, next one. WrestleMania main eventers. Only the final match of the card is considered the main event for 2020 onwards. The main event, the final match of night 1, night 2 is included. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I know. I'm not surprised. There, that's that bit done. Now it's just this side, more or less. Oh, yeah, hold on. There, now I can fix it. Yokozuna. And then last one, unfortunately, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. I would definitely make a better wolf than anything else. 1993 was Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, technically, because Hogan's a prick. Right, let's see. These are champions of WWE. This is the WWE champions from 1963 to 2025. How long have I got? 8 minutes. Oh, this is counting down every person's individual reigns. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. $1988. Let's see. May as well get through the crap names first. Good to see you, Billy. Obviously, Glenn Chester in the chat. It's all good to see you as well. It's always a privilege. see. Who else held the WWE title in 2016? Nine-time WWE I need three more. 1988, 1973, 1977. I thought Don Morocco was WWE champion. After Bruno Sammartino, and who? Why is it not showing me? Oh, hold on. That's it. Billy Gray. I've got Bob Backlund, yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry, that's fault. That's my fault, sorry. Pedro Morales in 1988. It's not Ted DiBiase and it's not Andre the Giant. I'll laugh if they have Vacant. Nah, Vacant doesn't count. Because I tried Andre and it never accepted. Oh, it did. It did count Andre. But never the first time. I put in Andre before. I've already got Morales. It's after that I need to get. It was one more. I tried Don Morocco. That didn't work. Sup, Mo? There's one name missing. Every other one I've got bang on myself. This is the only one I can't get right. One-time WWE champion, 1973. The fact I got every other name says it all. I'm missing one name. I'm missing one name. That's true. Don Morocco never was champion, but he tried to be. Who am I missing? Seven minutes, 57 seconds. So that one took me the longest time. The fact that I got every name before that, I'll take. 15% of people get Stan Stasiak. Genesis was awesome, yeah. Right, let's see. Oh, this is piss easy. After this, I'm going to try some WWE ones. Watch this. 4 minutes. I don't even need 4 minutes. Fortune had potential. It dropped off a little bit for me, but it was okay. It started great and then they ruined themselves. There, 45 seconds. That'll do. What's the next one I've got? WWE World Heavyweight Championship quiz. I mean, I'm going to assume this is going to be weird. Is the main event Mafia the greatest faction ever in TNA? No. And I am a main event Mafia fan, but they dropped off badly. This has got to be piss easy. Of course, you won't like his real name, don't you? Yeah. You don't even like their full names, you morons. It's not counting Seth Rollins. That's a win. I'm expecting Jericho to absolutely roast the fans. On this one, Stan Stasiak, no. Let's see. Kurt Angle. Even this thing is like, no, we don't accept this. Nah, Io Sky will be at Mania, trust me. The Great Khali won the title. Why is it not accepting? Why is it not accepting that? That makes no sense. I'll laugh if it says Brock Lesnar. I see, like, how does that not make sense? I had to painfully watch that title reign. That doesn't make any sense. This week. World champions in WWE. It's like it's the gold belt before they retired it into one championship. Great Khali won it. He won a fucking battle royal, and it was embarrassing. Who else? Yeah, CM Punk. So why is he not accepting the Great Khali? Because he did win it, and it was embarrassing. King Booker's there. No. Definitely not. The Great Khali won it. This is actually not disregarding it. That's actually funny. This has actually ignored his... Actually, I'm quite impressed with this quiz. The fact this quiz actually ignored the Great Khali is fantastic. Can you guess every Royal Rumble winner? Yes. How long have I got? 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Just kidding. I want to start with some fun. 1 minute 24. Damn, I'm deadly. I want to see what other ones are here. I want some real championships now. Let's see. Have we got something fun? This one will be fun. Nope, get off that. Too easy. New Japan World Champs I'd love to do. I'm going to do this one first. Ooh, it's not including him. That's a bonus. We're not including Alex Shelley. Okay, we're good then. It's 2007. Mick Foley. Yep. Killings, yeah. Shamrock Abyss. Another two-time champ. We'll see there was Killings. Eric Young's a two-time champion, so this is flawed. Doesn't even include Kenny Omega. Let's see. Magnus, yep. There's one other NW. Oh, yeah. Bully Ray, Mr. Anderson. Who else below Sting? He's also won it 4 times. But not in TNA. It's only in TNA. Let me just remember. Kurt Angle. Sting, AJ. Unfortunately, Bully Ray. Yeah, Lashley's 4 times. That's it. Right, so I'm missing 4 more out of my head. Who else am I missing? Oh. He did hold it. Yeah, I've got Aries and Anderson. EC3. Matt Hardy. One more. Who am I forgetting? I'm missing one. Nah, he was Impact. Drew Galloway won't come up because I've already got him. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? I've already got Bobby Roode. I'm missing someone. I am missing someone. Eddie Edwards. That's who I was missing. Eddie Edwards. He's the one that beat Lashley. Wow, Eddie Edwards is the only one that people forget. I mean, that says a lot. It's Eddie Edwards after all. What's up, James? WCW World Champions. Now, this will be a good laugh. I thought that would work. DDP. Yeah, giant. One more. Got Scott Steiner. I'm looking forward to what Jericho says. I think he's going to absolutely. I think he's going to rule the roost. I'm missing one more name. Tonight's just about fun. It's just about doing these quizzes, doing tier lists, talking to you guys, whatever you guys want to ask. That's all it is. Oh yes, Sid was WCW champion, wasn't he? 2 minutes, 1 second. Right, what else shall we do? Pick a championship, folks. Any championship you want. Let's see if they've got it. Preferably singles titles, because tag titles will be a nightmare. Well, there's your list. $73 champions. 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, they don't count Kurt Angle. Yep. Takeshita won't be on this. I don't think. Nah. Not even Sanada. Shinsuke Nakamura. Who's the guy who was in WCW? Try and remember who it was in WCW. Yeah, Tensan will be on this. Who's... Oh yeah, that's it. Scott Norton. I've got Chono. No, Ric Flair never won it. Hulk Hogan was the first champion. He was champion. Why is Hulk Hogan not here? Yeah, Nagata's on this list for sure. But Hogan was an IWGP champion. Alright, okay. Got Marcelo Bushi. No, he never won it. Near did. I don't know if they'll be on it. Nah, because it's after Kota Ibushi. They won't have Jay White on. Oh, they do have Jay White. That's good. Zack Sabre Jr. they won't have. Because it's two. This is before them. Antonio Inoki, forgetting him is embarrassing. I don't think Stan Hansen never won it. Nah, he never won it. Neither did Brody. I've got Evil. It's annoying they don't count Kurt Angle. It's ridiculous. Especially when he's the one that fucking beat Brock Lesnar. Pure racism. Kojima, yeah, I forgot about Kojima. Yeah, Kazuyuki Vegeta. To be fair, this is the fact that I've got over half is still good. Vader Fujinami, I want to kill myself. KG Muto under his real name. Yeah. Which is annoying because everyone knows him for a different name. And I had SAP typed in, but I didn't get it fast enough. I didn't get him in fast enough. Yeah. I mean, I've got nothing against Intercontinental Championships. I'll do an Intercontinental title quiz. I thought they would actually include that. WCW TV champions. I'll definitely do that as well. Great idea. I will in a second. Wow, this thing is tight arsed. Oh, I've got them on this side. Now that's mental, James. I've never heard of that. That is crazy. I'm just trying to remember 1996. I think Strowman counts. No, I guess not. Oh yeah, I forgot about that penis. Because that's what he looked like. Got Jeff Jarrett 6 times, which means D'Lo Brown. Big E's not there. Kingston, however. I think they might have Luke Harper. Yes, thank God. Who else had it in that early period? 2000, 2001. It's crazy when you've got memory and it kicks in. When your memory kicks in, it's crazy terrifying. That is crazy, James. That is crazy. 1995 and 96. Right. Shane Douglas when he was in. What was Shane Douglas's shitty character called in WWE again? I'm trying to remember his name. That's it. Thank you. His reign was that bad that we forgot. Intercontinental Champions, Billy. There's someone in between Curtis Axel and Luke Harper. 2013. Who held the Intercontinental title in 2013? Yeah, I've got Big Show. Oh, I've got Miz. I've answered 78 out of 87. 2009 is catching me off guard. I've got Dolph. No, I do not have one of the worst wrestlers to hold the title. I forgot Ahmed Johnson. God, he was shit. JBL, thank you. That was it. I've got Drew. Who am I missing? Nakamura. I mean, that's just embarrassing. Big E, yep. Test. Albert. Fuck. And I forgot Greg Valentine. To be fair, Nakamura got ruined in WWE. No surprise, I forgot Nakamura. So I didn't get Godfather. Patera. I was never going to remember Patera anyway. Valentine, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted I forgot Albert. I liked Albert. Test, don't care. Big E, don't care. Nakamura, that sucks. But still, I got 80 out of 87. That's still crazy. What's up, Alville? Right, what did Catherine send me? She probably sent me something about men's wrestlers because she's mental. Oh, of course they will. Of course they'll get pulled from those matches. Because Carlos Silva's a fucking spaz. Rashford had a goal disallowed. Fantastic. Fuck that little prick. Yo, that's going. That is going straight on the. That's going straight in the community tab because I do not like that Carlos Silva. So expose that little prick even more. Absolutely love this. Someone needs to absolutely kick him in the face. Posted by Frightful. I'm actually putting it as Frightful. Yeah, Moose got pulled. It's because he's shit anyway. What else did Catherine send? Top 10 wrestlers who never became world champion. Owen Hart, number 1. Mr. Perfect, 2. Roddy Piper, 3. Scott Hall, 4. DiBiase, 5. Robert, 6. Bulldog, 7. Joe, 8. LA Knight, no, we don't even count. The fact that this moron has put LA Knight on his list has completely devalued his list. But Mr. Perfect is the greatest wrestler never to become WWE champion. Linda McMahon addresses potential US presidential run. That useless bint wouldn't even be able to run any race. Of course there was a wee decision. I'm sorry, but Nick Nemeth versus MJF and Ricochet versus Leon Slater would be great matches to have. I say they just run their own wrestling show and just book those matches so we can enjoy it. WCW World Television Champions. All right, big man, you got your wish. Oh wait, no, that was before then. Yeah, Scott Steiner won it. DDP won it. Yeah, it's funny that he's pissed that Collision went against TNA, but it wasn't Tony Khan's decision. Warner Brothers told them it was happening. Sting wasn't a champion, got Luger. Kurt Hennig was just US champion, wasn't he? I don't think Kevin Nash wasn't TV champion. I thought Six Pack won it, but I can't remember. Regal, yeah. Oh, what's his face? I hate Disco Inferno. Cruiserweight champions, I'll be able to do a whole lot easier. Ric Flair never won it. Who was oh, Big German. Alex Wright. Catherine absolutely would have liked Alex Wright. Oh yeah, Conan. I forgot about that. Nah, Catherine definitely would have liked Alex Wright just for the pure staring. Dirty bitch. Yeah, WCW World Television Champion. I've got Booker T. Not Raven. The guy he was in the what's his face? Yep, Finlay. Who was the guy who was in try to remember the shit he was in the Radicals. Perry Saturn. Yes. Got Benoit. Right, we're over halfway. Bobby Eaton. I forgot about Bobby Eaton. Good shout, Catherine. Which means one other thing. Where is he? Oh, I thought he held it. Wyndham, yeah. Got Duggan. Because he won it in 2000, which was absolutely embarrassing. Orndorff, yep. I don't think Zabisco won it, did he? Nah. I was going to say. Renegade, yeah. Who won it between Anderson and Steamboat? I don't think Pillman did. And neither did, unfortunately, Liger, Muta. 1997. I'm just annoyed that D. Malenko never won it. I think that's pure mental. Oh, Johnny B. Bad. Oh. Fuck, he was awful. In every company. We got a minute 4 left and we need to get 4 more names. Prince Lokia's not here. Prince Lokia's not here. Brett was US and world champion. He never won this one. I've got Rick Martel. I've got Fit Finlay. I've got Benoit. Who are we missing? Scott Hall, Stevie Ray. I put Prince Lokia and it never gave me him. And I put Sabisco. I got robbed. You saw me type Zabisco. And you saw me type Lokia. I got robbed. I got Duggan. Yeah, I got Duggan because I knew he won it. I got fucking robbed. That is, I would have had 26 out of 28. That I've been screwed over. You bastard. WCW Starrcade title winners. Holy shit. All right. 10 minutes. Oh, wait, no, this is title winners. Yeah, exactly. $1997 DDP. I've got Sting. Steve Austin and win the title at Starrcade was obvious. Nah, DiBiase, no. Tully Blanchard, yeah, I thought so. Lex Luger, yeah. Not Rey Mysterio, no. Denny Brown, well done, Catherine. I forgot Denny Brown. Not Road Warriors, no. Wahoo McDaniel? Probably. Oh, that's a shock. 1999 Cruiserweight. Yep, Rock and Roll Express. Worth a guess. I did try it, unless I spelled her name wrong. That's why I put meh, not Madusa. That was my fault. Right, now we're just on the late 80s backwards. NWA United States Tag Team Championships. That was the team that would just that they would then challenge the World Tag Team Champions. United States Tag Team Champions. Steve Williams, I do wonder. Which means, yep. So now we just need 80s, 85, 84, 83. Now, this is really annoying. I put him earlier on. Why is it not giving me this guy? I knew I was right about him. And that's me. I'm out. Barcelona down to 10 men. Fantastic. Varsity Club. Yep. I put Steamboat earlier on. Didn't even fucking give me anything. Landell. Great shout. Right. Two more. Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion and the Brass Knuckles. And then that's it. Ha. Get in. I don't give a fuck about Rashford. I don't give a fuck about Barcelona. So I hope they all fucking cry. 9 minutes 45 with 15 seconds left. Right. Let's annoy some people with a tier list because we like to annoy people, apparently, because I've made people cry last night about my opinion on Rey Mysterio. Right. We're going to wind up some people with this useless dying concept. Money in the Bank winners. Just men. So, oh, never mind. There's women there too. Never mind. I was hoping to get through it without that. Let's make it very, very clear. Absolutely, Abu. And for beating Cena at ECW One Night Stand, RVD. Just for beating the Big Slow. Edge can't be the GOAT. He is not my guy. There you go. The chubby dude who won Money in the Bank is abysmal. Most of them are. Yeah. If Otis was on in this list, I would absolutely put him there. But maybe should decide who stays and who doesn't on this channel. Amongst the darkness. What do you guys think? Where's Otis? He's busy playing with his weight loss. Sorry, weight gain. He's busy playing with something he cannot see. His pride. No, I'm not saving electricity. I just can't be arsed turning my light on. It would help if you didn't fall off. And And I can think of better things to do than go and watch Nikki Bella, like, live a life. Just because you want Roman Reigns to touch your hand and touch you in places that you haven't been touched in a long time doesn't mean I want to be anywhere near fucking Nikki Bella, thank you. I have standards. Why the fuck would I want a TNA ticket? TNA is dead. I want nothing to do with TNA. They're dead to me. Painfully, beautifully dead. Just switching on the light, Josiah. Unlike your football club. Although we're celebrating that Atletico Madrid are beating Barcelona. Happy days. Heh. Not for right now. Yep, Barcelona losing, which means Rashford is losing. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Right. Nobody done it last night because people last night chose to just offend and insult me last night. Actually, ask me some wrestling questions, please. Rashford is genuinely one of the most overrated players I've ever seen, and Man United fans fell for it. Morons. Genuinely one of the worst players I've ever seen in the red shirt. After next week, he's leaving Twitter. Oh, that's a shame. Who's going to tell him that the eggs need to be removed from the chicken's arse? Oh, sorry, was that too soon? It's not hard to ruin someone like him. He brought it on himself. My fucking PC decided last night we're gonna only do 2.4 gigahertz for internet. I was like, nope, disable 5 gigahertz permanently. To be fair, imagine even being on that channel anyway. The guy's a weirdo. And calling him Uncle Fester is an insult to Uncle Fester. At least Uncle Fester has personality. What do you think Jericho should do now he's returned? Go and win the TNT title. Win the TNT title and annoy people. To be fair, Billy be telling people not to cry when he loses the quiz in the first round. Alvarez is top notch. See if Simeone leaves it. See if Simeone leaves Atletico Madrid. Man United should make every attempt possible to sign Julian Alvarez, or just give the job to Simeone and then let him sign Alvarez, and then he can score a hat trick against Man City on his return. That'd be nice. That would be beautiful. Then again, though, this is Man United. Instead of signing Julian Alvarez, we'll probably sign that fucking lanky prick for Everton. I'd settle for that Jericho opportunity. It would be so good to see Jericho holding the TNT title. He hasn't held a title in 6 years. Like, in genuine competition. Like, because nobody really counts the Ring of Honor World title, let's be real. Do you think Brock will win against Oba and then lose to Gunther at SummerSlam? Well, to be fair, he did win the Ring of Honor title. I can't count it. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't challenged for the AEW World title in 6 years, but he hasn't held an AEW championship under their AEW name since 2020, which is wild to think. Wow, that's crazy. Brock being Oba, yes. Losing to Gunther, no. Brock should win his last match. People won't like that, but he should. I don't agree that a wrestler should lose on their way out. I do not give a flying shit about that rule. To me, it means nothing. If you lose on the way out, you're just an then you just ruin me. I want to see people win on their way out. For me, any long-standing veteran slash legend should be allowed to win their last match. That's why I agreed with Tanahashi. Actually, to be fair, Tanahashi lost, but he should have. It's why I agreed with Sting winning his last match more than anything. Yeah, Sting left on good terms, and people cried about saying, "Oh, but he won." So, who cares? Kurt Angle should have won his last match. I'm not sure if I still will be. I don't know. I've got some thinking to do. Some serious thinking. Undertaker finished with a boneyard match. That's true. Why should Bishop Khan win the TNT title when he's a tag team? What's your opinion on TKO getting involved in storylines and making calls? It further cements the proof that that company doesn't have anybody fully in charge, that the supposed head of creative hasn't got any balls between his legs, and no matter who actually makes a decision, WWE won't be good. He wants to win it based on what, though? Like concrete evidence? And for all the people saying CM Punk's promo was a shoot, please don't. Please don't. Not really, Catherine. I get more excitement going to sleep. Fair enough. I still don't think he should be given it. He's in a tag team. Nice one, Abu. It probably will be. It makes no difference. Sup, Xavier? It makes no difference what Pat McAfee says or anything else anyone says. It doesn't matter what Roman Reigns says because he can't talk anyway. That company's got the creative direction of Bambi being shot in the face. Oh, absolutely, Abu. Tony Khan offered 6.9 billion to purchase WWE, and they said no. Now that's funny. In the end, it was the lowest. It was the lowest bid. If he was owner of WWE, that company would actually be worth watching. That's the funny thing. Just like if he owned TNA, TNA would be worth watching. Actually, to be fair, Scott Demore should be the rightful owner of TNA anyway, but hey ho. Crazy as well is that if he actually did own, WWE, SWE needs to do a hostile takeover. I agree. I'm just thinking of something actually. Here's a serious question. If Tony Khan did legitimately buy WWE back in 2023, what do you think would have happened? I actually think if he did do that, you would have had WWE and AEW proper Forbidden Door tournament, like a proper Forbidden Door show. I would have said tournament, but that just sounds like everything else. The absolute enjoyment that Roman Reigns wouldn't touch a WrestleMania main event if Tony Khan was the owner. Like, I can actually imagine if Tony Khan did buy WWE in 2023, he would have a TNA involved with Scott D'Amore because Carlos Silva would have been booted out. You would have had Pro Wrestling Noah and New Japan represent Japan. You would have Stardom for the women. You would have Ring of Honor, WWE, and AEW. Maybe some NXT talents. You would have a Forbidden Door with everybody. CMLL, AAA, and you know what would be interesting? There wouldn't be a single McMahon family member in sight. Nick Khan wouldn't be there. Fucking Roman Reigns wouldn't be allowed on the show because wrestling is for wrestlers. Cody Rhodes would be in catering whilst Dustin Rhodes is on the show. It would have been awesome. Oh, but I said WWE and I said awesome. Oh, it's going to upset people. Oh, but then again, it would have been WWE under Tony Khan, therefore it would have been good. I actually wonder who he would have as creator for each company. That would be totally crazy. Like if only they had sold to him. If only they sold to him. I think they didn't want to sell because they were too afraid. Not because of like whatever. I think they were just too afraid to sell to him. But he cares too much about the business. He would have made WWE at least exciting again. Because it's been a long time since that happened. Shawn Michaels definitely wouldn't be in charge of NXT as well. If Tony Khan was in charge of WWE, that's a fact. Probably William Regal would have been in charge of that. Oh, the possibilities. In fact, see for a laugh, I would have put Kenny Omega in charge of NXT. Under Tony Khan, I'd be like, here, you do this, and Bryan Danielson, you run SmackDown for me. Oh, Roman Reigns would be back in American football. Oh wait, sorry, he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to run two halves anyway. Never mind. His body would give out. Vikingo would not be washed. The Lucha Brothers would still be important. Motor City Machine Guns would still be important. Chad Gable versus Josh Alexander with Kurt Angle as referee would happen. Who would you have run NXT? William Regal and maybe a Kenny, or William Regal and Bryan Danielson. I guess wrestling fans can dream. Exactly, James. Exactly. It would have been so much more interesting. And I like the fact that he turned round to it on that interview with Russo, and he told him, "I'm not going to take shots at WWE. My job is to make AEW better." He's like, "No, you can take shots at WWE all you want. I'm not doing it." If this had been 5 years ago, Tony Khan would have done that. He's absolutely matured as an owner. It's no surprise that he's now got the most exciting wrestling promotion in North America. Like, it's no surprise because he's focusing on his promotion. If you notice as well on TV, AEW haven't made a single comment about WWE in a long time. Like, genuine comment. They haven't insulted them or nothing. Like, he's actually been kind about WWE in press conferences and scrums. Like, he hasn't made any talent say anything negative about them. They're just focusing on their own shit. 5 years ago, he'd be like, go and say this. Go and say that you're happy that you left that company and came here. He doesn't do that anymore. Like, when was the last time you heard that happen? Exactly, Xavier. It's not worth it at all. What's your favorite type of cake? Victoria sponge, carrot cake, coffee cake, Colin the caterpillar? It's a triple chocolate layered cake for me. Triple chocolate cake is my favorite type of cake. Well, that's how it should be. If you want to be serious about your wrestling company, you never need to take shots at another promotion. The fact that Tony Khan went, no, I'm not going to make any insulting comments about WWE says it all. That means people just hate him for sake of hating him. And that's the sad reality. Names the rest of WrestleMania 41 that are currently set to miss 42. That's mental, that. Jesus, that's weird. Only one company right now has escaped the WWE vortex, kind of, in terms of creative. Noah. And long may it stay that way. Catherine's sending random stuff. What's she sent next? Nah, why would you show me that, Catherine? Me and Josiah were absolutely fuming over that. Sending me the tweets about Korakuen Hall needs fucking pyro. Don't remind me, Catherine. If you want my opinion, I've quoted it. I literally said no. For me, that's what would end the enjoyment. You don't need to be any wrestling fan that wants their company to be like WWE should not be a WWE. Should not be a WWE. Should not be a wrestling fan. Like, quite in general, like if you want a company to be more like WWE, then there's something seriously wrong with you. There is nothing about WWE that I want TNA to be like. There's nothing about WWE I want AEW to be like. There's nothing about Noah or New Japan or CMLL or AAA that I want to be like WWE. I want identity. If ever, even Progress, Rev Pro, Insane Championship Wrestling, Women of Wrestling. If you as a fan of a company say, "Oh, I want to be like WWE in certain ways," that fucking that fucking company deserves better than you as a fan. Absolute horseshit. TNA is becoming 2.0. Yeah, look at what I put on the community tab about knockouts wrestling. You'll see how insulted I am about that. Like, yeah. Nope, they've never faced each other before, but they're intended to make sure it doesn't happen. Like, they're trying to make sure it doesn't happen. Rashford failing to score makes me the happiest man alive. Yes, TNA for you. Sold themselves out just for the sake of it. I don't know why you would sell yourself out like that. Especially when the same company tried to have you killed multiple times back in the early 2010s. That just shows to me that that fan base, the same fan base who once defended TNA from WWE, said, no, we don't want anything to do with them because what they did to us. And those same fans now are saying, oh, we should join up with WWE. And I'm like, no, that just shows you don't care. Yep. 2-0. Fantastic. That fella's name I can't spell. Score. Let me guess. Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, he just loves the business. He cares about the business too much. But it's Vince Russo. Problem. He does. No, I know. That's why I don't want him to do business with him. I want him to stay away from him. There's no there's no reason for him to stick with him, you know? I think it just shows for all the comments, I think he's just shown that you know what, I'm the bigger person and I'll take it. But I actually think he just shows there's nothing. The only thing bad you can say about Tony Khan is he overdoes himself to the point he will burn out and he'll burn himself out. But he's becoming more mature at this and handling himself better. I genuinely think when it comes to the wrestling business and owning a company and caring about a company, I don't think there's anybody in the business that cares about a company more than, say, maybe Scott D'Amore. I think that's the only one. Exactly, James. Spot on. PSG penalty. Josiah will be back in 2 minutes. 100% Josiah will be back soon. Just give them the penalty. Just give them the penalty. PSG deserve to absolutely smash Liverpool. Oh, ha. Sorlot's good. Yo, Arn, not too bad yourself. No agenda, mate. Just having a laugh and chilling. I'm absolutely happy that Barca are getting beat, especially by a team that deserve it. At least you're smart not to go, Arn. Don't ruin yourself. Dan didn't do anything to you. Stop blaming him. Abu, please don't believe a word that CM Punk said. They lowered ticket prices before Punk's promo. TKO fucking approved that promo. Those morons actually have offered discounts. Come to WrestleMania. Discord. That's how it's going to be. Get one for two. Get your discounted WrestleMania ticket prices because you are a discount fan. You are a disco fan. We advertise for you. Punter said on his show, yeah, I've seen that. They're just morons. What? All right, he's not a pleb. That overreaction's fantastic, though. Simple. He spoke to Dan and he blamed Dan for getting ill. Fuck knows. I mean, to be fair, all he does is say names. All he does is say a very specific wrestler name, and that's you. Predictions are Friday. Yep, you should have done. April's just a month of madness. I mean, April's a manic month, and I should know. I'm 29 on Sunday. There's no one more manic than me. Well, we know that Billy can't run a quiz, he loses them. To be fair, he did touch Roman's hand, and he went home and he had a with it. I bet you Roman went for a handshake, and I bet Billy went for the below. Oh yes, Mr. Reigns. Hello. Oh look, Cody Rhodes. Here's my left hand. That's Billy for you. Please, Mr. Reigns, please give me 2 minutes. I'm allowed to rip Billy for that, right? I'm allowed. He's my mate. I mean, to be fair, at least that rip Billy knows I'm being serious. Unlike people think I don't say Rey Mysterio's the greatest match wrestler and I get moaned at. Oh, I can't say that out loud either. I mean, let's establish the chain of events in the Steelchair. Let's look at this in the right way. He's the first channel member, but he still went, oh, Roman Reigns. And then he's like, oh, Cody. Oh, look, quiz. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, that's it. James fancies wholly melodramatic because he loves a good Karen. Wait for James to come back and go, fuck's sake. Yep, see? I bet you there is somebody near James that proper dresses like a Karen and he's like, darn you, bitch. Lower the membership perks. They're not even that expensive. I actually think my membership prices are rather fair. What did you miss? Me, Bully, and Billy? No, of course I'm not TKO because at least I gave you one value. You don't have to use both. In the background, something old school. To be fair, it's just a compilation video of a great character. Although, it's not really relevant now. It's crazy. That was a long time ago, though. 57 views tonight. That's not so bad. There we go. Just checking my internet speed after my PC decided to be a traitor. Thank God I fixed it back to 5 gigahertz connection because Jesus. That's pure speed. That is crazy speed. After I disabled the 2.4 gigahertz, because it shouldn't have been on my PC anyway. Like it's only supposed to be 5 gigahertz, but Jesus. After the show tonight, I've got a book to read anyway. An ADHD book. I might look at the membership actually. Let's have a look at the member program. Hold on. Let's have a look. That's not a good thing. If you're celebrating, that's not a good thing. Mind you, then again, for me, it's speed and power. Good pace, but power. I was having a look actually. It says my revenue for this month is going to be 25 quid. That's actually quite funny for your first month of getting paid. Not that I'm actually bothered about that. Don't worry. PSG will still smash them and Josiah will rage. Aye, $2.99 and $7.99 are my channels. To be fair, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, to be fair, my memberships are actually very fair. There's free events on this weekend. Yeah, I did. I watched the interview, and Tony Khan proved why Vince Russo's a prick. Genuinely, he's proven it once and for all. Brody King's actually been pulled from Dynamite this week due to personal reasons, so Bandido replaces him on the Trios card. Let's have a look. Jericho will be in a promo section. Darby Allin, Jungle Jack Perry, and Bandido versus Davis, Takeshita, and Andrade. I used to like Vince Russo until he got TNA off Spike TV. Queen Aminata versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS title. And likely Hikaru Shida's going to turn heel. Kenny Omega will be in a talking segment. And Will Ospreay and John Moxley are also advertised. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, when Shida turns heel, it's going to be sick. She suits a heel more than anything else, to be fair. Nah, no Tekla. I actually like the Jericho poster they've got for him. It's just all purple with black light, and that's exactly how I like purple, like purple with black through it. Tekla's phenomenal. So it's quite a few talking segments tonight for AEW. So it's a mixture. Which I'm not against. I've got the quiz to finish and practice before anyone gets a chance at it. I've got a triple prediction show for this Sunday. Well, for this weekend, my birthday on Sunday, Dynasty's on Sunday, Fantastica Mania's on Sunday. got to prepare lipsticks and lariats for Sunday as well. Fuck. Do you figure it was going to be a heavy talking segment? Yeah. TNA pay-per-views on Saturday. Yep, Rebellion. Which we are doing predictions for, which Xavier's not going to like. But then after that, there's no TNA predictions until Slammiversary because they're going on a break. They're going on an indefinite break. And don't worry, I haven't even watched I'm not even watching this week's episode. So I'll be going into predictions completely based on the match card. But we won't be doing any TNA until Slammiversary. Like they've fucked me off for the last time. We'll be doing other companies instead. But that just shows how burnt my pain is. Thinking we'll add in more. I'll add in more British British shows like Rev Pro and more Eve Wrestling, maybe Progress, and do Noah, and we'll do Stardom, New Japan, AEW, and WWE if you guys want to. I don't really care. I just want to do fun stuff with you guys. I just want fun stuff on the channel now. I don't think we deserve pain. Yeah, I'm in my wits end with TNA. Like having like Ariana Grace making sure like Ariana Grace for me was the final straw. Like that was the final nail in the coffin for me. So I'm gonna watch only up until like I'm only gonna watch 2002 until 2023 TNA because, well, Impact as it was, because 2024 when it goes back, it goes to TNA, and in 2024, what happens? WWE gets involved. I won't be watching anything new TV for a while. WrestleMania live stream, us all ripping the show of it. To be fair, if anyone does want a WrestleMania watch along, technically they can do it. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there. Technically, someone else can do it. She was the worst decision to win the title. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Ultimate X was awesome. If you want to watch an awesome match, you need to watch Psychosis, Jerry Lynn, AJ, Low Key, Fatal 4-Way, Elimination, Double Falls match when AJ wins it for the first time. That match has never happened since in any company. Like, it's never happened since. It's a shame because that match was ahead of its time. I hope she goes to TNA as well. Jake something, well, Jake Doyle as he is now, his real name, he's trying to get Daniel Luna on AEW. She would tear the place apart. And I think that would convince Killer Kelly to go to AEW as well. TNA's been shit since they got rid of Scott D'Amore. Ever since they decided that, well, ever since they listed him as trying to steal more power, when all he did was just try to save that company from cut close in Anthem. I don't think she's going to NXT. Any top level talent that goes to NXT is a moron. And that includes Dani Luna if she goes. If she cares about her career, she shouldn't go. Yep. Atletico 2-0. If they win the Champions League, I'll be so happy. What's this? Oh, interesting. Julian Alvarez scoring tonight. He's now set the record of a single season goal scorer for Atletico in the Champions League. He's now passed Diego Costa's record. Nice. Nice trolling, Temple. Yeah, if La Catalina goes to WWE as well, she's a fucking imbecile. There's nothing in WWE that actually takes a talent forward in the future except giving them the bag. You don't learn how to wrestle there. You just learn how to be terrible. Just look at Stephanie Vaquer. She went from world class to average in 6 months. Julia is now long gone. Lola Vice is shit, dude. She couldn't wrestle her way with a paper bag. Yeah, I saw that she might go to Triple A because she's not happy with her CMLL crave, and I'm like, wow, you don't want to get booked by people that understand Lucha Libre, but you want to get booked by The Undertaker. Absolute fool. A huge fall from grace. I think Mercedes Moné will return at some point tonight. I'm not falling for that tempo. I think they will, dude. I mean, considering the fact they've got FTR versus Young Guns at the anniversary show, they'll get something for at the Revolution Rumble, and we will be covering that. Don't you worry. We're going to be in a lot more of those promotions. It's about time they get advertised on this channel. So we're going to do it in full. It's still their fault for choosing to go there. Same with Io Sky. She needs to leave. Io Shirai needs to return to the world of wrestling. I genuinely feel bad for her. Oh. Anyway. I'm about to disappear myself, James. Oh, of course they do. Absolutely, Abu. Absolutely. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning, folks. Have a good gin. And remember, Rey Mysterio is not the greatest masked wrestler of all time. That is my opinion. Don't get upset about it. Just get a grip. See you later.